Hello, this is your disabled and Michael Commiso in the battle party. You know, I'm just Michael Commiso, a gentle soul. You know, a goofball. You know, I'm just Michael Commiso in the world and everything. And I'm just here to make my YouTube videos like the rest of the world. And and my video's not that bad to watch and everything. So I'm trying to, pick myself up on hard times as Michael Commiso in the world online and everything. And I am a collectible hobbyist kind of guy, and people may call me names and mock me and bully me because I collect Pokemon cards. And maybe one day I could dance in a tutu with Cheech and Chong in a movie or something. Maybe my dad. I made my dad happy when we met Cheech and Chong. I don't know what I'm here for. When I was born, nobody told me why I was born in the world and everything. But, hey, did you know in the future there's going to be even more nudity in the world? So, there's going to be so much nudity in the world. Everybody just has to deal with each other's asses in the future. It's like, that's how it's going down and everything. If you think about it, people are not even watching television anymore. Everybody's online 24 hours a day in the news. So, you all can hide the fact that there's billions of naked people online and pick on me as your American hero back home. I'm still gonna be Michael Commiso. People have been hard on me my whole life, and it's cool because I know who I am, and I am Michael Commiso. I'm trying to make people laugh. I think people forgot what it means to be good friends to each other in the world. So, it's like, well, we don't have to get mad at you. As well, the internet is cool, and the internet sends you the good part of the internet, where everybody's happy and chilling in the world online and the internet. Where not everybody gets directed to the cool internet, and the law has a consent. The law has to have some kind of consent on nudity online to overreact like that in the 21st century. So, I'm just your disabled combat veteran. I'm just Commiso, I guess. And I have a good heart and care about people. And I'm the kind of guy that stands up for people. I stood up for my brother. I stood up for my family. I stood up for a lot of people, as I'm standing up for my American flag as a disabled combat veteran. So it's really cool that I served my country. I did something with my life. And for people just to sit there and act like the internet came out yesterday and have a nervous breakdown why it's like we all know what we like in the highest ranking video, where it seems like people, you can all In real life, people don't want to be miserable and stressed out and angry all the time as people in the world. So the 1% crime that's on the internet in the world that's messing up the internet sucks. Because either way, the future's coming either way, if we like it or not. And we're smart enough to get along with each other as people on planet Earth. And we all can, how the internet should work is we're all good neighbors to each other, and we all want us to see each other to achieve on the internet, and we all can be millionaires on the internet because we're all good friends, and the economy's going up, and we're all proud of ourselves as people on planet Earth, as technology's going to advance in the future no matter what too. So I am an 80s person. I was born 1985, April 14th. And I was born the year that Back to the Future movie came out. So if anybody knows anything about Back to the Future movies in the 80s, it's my favorite movie because it's kind of cool that I was born 2 months before the movie came out. It's like I was supposed to see that movie as a child and understand that movie. And people call me stupid, slow, or whatever hurtful name that people do. But I'm smart. I may not think like everybody, or I can't read as fast as everybody, or whatever that means. But I understand things, I understand movies, and it's cool that friends back in the day can go back in time and help each other out and make each other's lives in the future to be good. And with the internet, you can actually really do that. There don't have to be all this crime and all this hateful or mean things on the internet, because there's something, if you watch the Back to the Future, there's something with our time. That's not how it was supposed to go. In 2015, we were supposed to have hover cars hovering around on the streets, and like robots and everything, and everybody seemed like they were showing in the future. So now it's like, oh, since we know how to push buttons and hack your computer, we can screw your life over instead of help you out with your ideas. Or because the whole point of the movie was they went back in time to help each other out to have a good future, and because they're really good friends, and they save each other's lives as good friends in the Back to the Future. Even Biff, if you watch the first Back to the Future movie, when they fixed everything in the past, even Biff was a good guy. He was washing the Marty's car and waxing it and everything. Biff was actually a good guy too. So if you think about it, people didn't understand the movie at all, because right now our future should be chilling on the internet as people, because we all went to school, we all learned that we're all human beings in school, and we was all taught as students to get along as students in school. So really, in a way, how people overreact on simplest things as nudity online to, man, when they gonna fix that corny bullshit online where people hurt each other on the internet, and why do we have to see that at all? You know, the whole point people watch television is to get away from the reality. They just got done work, and they'll talk to people, you know, had hard days at work. They want to come home and live their chilling man cave fantasy land as people. So in a way, the negative online doesn't help anybody and actually drags everybody down and stressed out. Because watching stressful things all the time, you eventually be stressful. It's called common sense. So I tried as a veteran is to avoid stress, but it's hard because that's all you've been doing since I came back home is put stress on me as a veteran, where you do not have to. It sucks that, for one, you're teaching each other as people and the kids in the world not to trust each other as people in the world. That sucks. You know, to allow your kids not to, see this world how there's a lot more good in this world than the internet and television put it, where, there's still life on this planet and not everybody is an asshole or whatever, mean person or whatever. So I don't understand the conflict. It's like people start, what's the word? You're kind of encouraging for people to fight where everybody should be chilling on the internet, and the whole purpose of the law of monitoring the internet, everything, no matter what direction you go online, you're safe because you trust your law. You would think the law wants people, it's just because this is just the United States of America. Our law should be simple and everybody should be chilling in America. But sometimes it feels like people go out of their way just to be on your computer and trying to find ways to get you in trouble, and that's not how it works. So, yeah, I really don't understand what everybody's problem is because, the people have been on the internet for how long on the internet, and somehow it's my fault back home that the internet is the way it is, and billions of people use the internet 24 hours a day, and over time, and the main purpose of the internet is to search the internet. The whole world sees everything by now. So yeah, it sucks to really look and monitor me with that extra, claiming that you have to extra. I want to keep proving you all wrong back home as a veteran, because I can't just sit here and make my videos and be goofy, and because somebody always got something to say about it. You have haters in the world, and I don't know how people are used to that. Yeah, you can see there's happy people on the internet, and then you think to yourself, well, the internet can't be that bad. And then it seems like people allow the internet to get screwed over because they're having a bad day, and so you want to screw it over for everybody else online. But that's not how it works in the future. When you watch Back to the Future 2, it seems like everybody's still chilling somehow. Either way, everybody knows, like, well, I don't know. I'm just collecting Pokemon cards, comic books, and baseball cards or whatever, cool stuff. And I'm trying to actually make people laugh, if you maybe because I'm a veteran. Oh, look, a veteran somehow having a nervous breakdown on his YouTube video. Then you don't understand Commiso, because I'm the kind of guy, I like making people laugh. I don't want to make people cry. I don't want to make people angry. It's not who I am as a person, but somehow people find a way to get angry at each other, and I'm your disabled combat veteran after. But as our future is going, we already saw each other 10 times over naked as people in the world. Every single one of each other, some by now. And eventually people are going to get used to each other because we have to. That's happened in the past. People always have to get along in the long runs, no matter what stupid reason why we're fighting in the world in the first place. In the end, people always come back together. So nudity and people getting it on online is like the number one thing why people come together on the internet in the 21st. So in a way, it's kind of hurtful to think that how the hell you don't trust your disabled combat veteran after 9/11. And I basically hardly use the internet by moving places to places back home. And when my grandpa died and my grandma died and then all that stuff, landlord. So when I do use the internet, most of the time I've been making my YouTube videos and making art on my Facebook account while I'm just trying to be your American citizen and use the sites that comes up. It's like I get the bad sites because I'm a veteran back home, and best way to welcome back home your American hero is get them in trouble back home online, while you all have consent and are used to the internet sites back home and chilling. So you overreacting back home, me being on the internet as your American hero back home, it sucks because my whole life I've been having a clean record, and none of my record shows that when anything you said about me as a disabled combat veteran doesn't even make any goddamn sense at all. Because I still didn't even get a chance to be a father yet, but people use the internet to determine who you are before they even meet you as a person. You're just hacking my computer and sitting there and wondering what you can do next to take more from your American hero back home as your disabled combat veteran. So no, I feel like my videos are pretty cool. You know, I'm frustrated on seeing how the world is, saying it's not that hard to get along as people in the world, and all that hateful crap is just bullshit, and you look like a bunch of idiots as a life in outer space, if there's more life in outer space. Where, man, you will figure, well, people are smart enough that you're all lucky there's life in outer space, at least, right? I don't think you have to be a genius to look in outer space and determine that, man, it's cool that there's oxygen on this planet and I can get up every day and breathe as a life in outer space on planet Earth. You would think that'd be enough for everybody to be chilling, and you expect everybody to be happy on the internet, you know, and everybody enjoying life because you only got a short period of time to enjoy the stressful life that we put on each other, and we don't have to. We don't have to hate on each other. So in a way, as I go out of my way to be nice to people, I don't understand the hate as a veteran like me coming back home, where I am just Michael Commiso. I can't be anything else that who I am as Michael Commiso. And I feel like, yeah, I may be uptight, a nervous guy at school, don't know how to talk to anybody because I basically was a nervous guy in classroom, and I had a speech impediment, so when I had trouble talking to the teacher to give the answer and reading a book in class because I was embarrassed of my speech impediment, I really didn't have no social skills in school. Here and there, students talked to me, and that was cool, and I feel like I had close friends in school, But really, I'm that person that does his own thing in school. So if I wear shorts to school and during the winter and everybody's like, what the hell is wrong with Commiso wearing shorts to school? I'd be like, only my arms get cold, not my legs. So I wear shorts. Where around Ewing, this is called Ewing Township. It was cool when you was a kid to celebrate Christmas because it snowed super. We had a blizzard every year in the 90s. And it snowed every Christmas. So when it snows on Christmas, it feels even more like Christmas when it snows on Christmas. So I'm just trying to, I don't know, how the hell we all could be close friends to each other in school or close friends to each other in the world, and somehow some idiot and you actually believe that one idiot to fight, you know what I mean, like, we are set up to come up and solve our issues and problems on this planet where everybody is safe on the internet and the world, because I highly doubt there's that many bad guys in the world. Because everybody don't want to go to prison, nobody wants to go to jail, and nobody wants to go to get in trouble. So I don't want to get in trouble. I like keeping my clean record. Everything you said to me doesn't make any sense at all, where I actually can prove that I'm minorities. Meanwhile, well, hey, the law's on the internet, so we won't view anything bad, but we do anyways. For you guys just to get upset and mad at each other, and I'm like, holy crap. While billions of naked people for years had to cassette each other over the years to pick on me back home as veterans. I don't know if I was long enough. I'm going to be 40 in April. And so far being a veteran back home sucks. No disrespect to anyone. I still like my American country. I care and love my American family and American family. I'm still an American. But as our job as Americans is to vote. Our job is as Americans, it's in our rights to improve ourselves as Americans, and to say that the law is used to everybody every day, 24 hours a day, naked online, to go out of their way and get out of their seat just to pick on me and screw my life over as your hometown American hero kind of thing. So I'm not mean. I'm just disappointed how things are going back home as a veteran. And I bet a lot of my battle buddies feel the same way. You just sat there as basically the internet is television. Yeah, maybe not everything's on the cable box, but you eventually see it on the internet. And basically the televisions, all people do is use the internet all the time. So I highly doubt my hometown doesn't know that saw me at war making goofy videos online. So my whole damn hometown, the whole world knows that I'm a veteran. That's all people do is try to find more information on each other, and we are overlooking each other, where we all basically listen to the same rap music, we all basically listen to the same television and movies and shows, and uses the same internet, so that it really does not make any damn sense that there's any kind of misunderstanding on each other as people. That's all people do is hack each other. So that stress of trying to know every single thing on each other as people it's kind of nerve-wracking. So people want to come home and chill. They want to live in their own world on the internet, where everybody's like me as a veteran wondering, man, I really did not do anything back home for you guys to sit there and act like I didn't do anything great in my life as I served my American country after 9/11. I am a good role model as an American hero back home. Yeah, people make mistakes as people go out of their way to set you up on the internet on purpose. This kind of sucks too, you know. Where you as an American citizen should and the whole world should feel safe to use the internet by now. So I just feel people went out of their way to do whatever they do as people, because I've always did my own thing. So maybe I'm not searching the internet right, because all I do is, you know, whatever it looks like the site has been used for years and it looks like billions of people use this site. I'm like that, and then all of a sudden it feels like, well, only the is you. And that's not my fault either. It's like you all act like I can't be part of or whatever, that cool crowd kind of thing. But I travel the world and I'm a disabled combat veteran. How cool do you have to be to party online? How cool do you have to be to use the internet and the sites? So I feel that I'm being discriminated because I'm a veteran. And it's like we're smart enough to come up for a reason, to come up with the internet and robots and satellites, and man, it's cool that you can talk to people from all over the world, but you have that thing of trust. You don't trust each other as people because some one idiot online messed up the internet. So I'm not here to mess up your lives back home as you sit there and give me a hard time like you do as your American hero and try to screw my life over. It's not part of my nature as Michael Commiso. I like the fact that I'm the good guy. It's cool to be. When I was in uniform, everybody made me feel like a superhero as an American soldier and served my country. Now as a veteran, yeah, you know, it's cool that I'm a hero and I'm a veteran, and then let's also be cool to be Michael Commiso and allow me to be who I am as a person back home. Where it seems like the only reason why people use the internet nowadays, because you directing each other where to go online 24 hours a day. So for one, I felt like, well, no, I didn't expect everybody just to hand everything down to me because I'm a veteran. And I don't think my veterans, my battle buddies, felt the same way, or feel the same. You know, we just thought like, well, shit. We just came back off a fucked up war online. You figure, shit. At least people just chill out with us back home as veterans. Damn, dude, I didn't. Oh, it's supposed to be cool back home in America for veterans, man. You know, you don't have every damn straightest heart on the internet in the world. You know, it shouldn't be that way. Because we grew up trained to have a good heart. As feels like every school that I went to taught me not to fight in school and get along with the kids. And basically, I didn't really need to listen to the next teacher in the next school to teach me how to get along with students. I just was Commiso in school. You know, people came up and talked to me. I mean, I went to all the cool parties after school, and I may not hang with everybody in school, but I was just a shy, quiet kid in school, and I got nervous when people talked to me. And you wonder why. I'm a shy speech impairment special education shy kid, still trying to figure out what the hell is wrong with people in the world. And you all know how to talk to each other in the world, somehow to come together to a cool party. So I figured Hoop Hefner had a good idea. Hoop Hefner had $1 billion idea. He figured, well, if everybody's staring at each other butt naked in the world, you will all overcome each other as, damn, you're all human beings. You all look the same butt naked. No matter how hard you try, every goddamn human being looks the same butt naked, but somehow you all overreact over one butt naked online. And apparently it's me, a disabled combat veteran after 9/11. So like I said, the only reason why somebody gets screwed over seeing everybody getting it on and nudity and all that is because you're jealous of that person. You know that I'm a veteran. You knew that I couldn't went through all that stuff that you put me through. As I flew all around the world and I got all my paperwork. I have proof that I got combat PTSD. You know, I still got my brown folder somehow. Somehow going through all what I went through, I still got my paperwork, and I do say thank you. I say I appreciate the help. I say that as a veteran's back home. But then it feels like you want more from us as veterans. It's not enough. You know, there were soldiers that couldn't come home back home because they were the fallen heroes that served and protected American freedom on them. And I bet they wish they could come back home and deal with this. But you shouldn't put your veterans with, you gotta deal with this. You know, I don't know if that's all people have to do is understand veterans to figure out how to help them and send them in the right direction and so they can have a good life back home. But it shouldn't matter if I'm a veteran or not. It should be just like this. You do that for everybody as people in the world. Because it makes sense and it doesn't earn us anything to hate on each other and put each other down and bully each other and discriminate each other as people. Because in the end, we all know we all need each other in the end. No matter what decade, what happened in history, eventually people will somehow always come together again. And because we need each other. And right now, man, the internet should be something cool to do as we pay for the service. And you, as an American, should be able to trust the internet by now, as there's human beings on the internet. So I figure by now everybody knows what they want to see. And I highly doubt anybody who wants to see people hurt each other online. That's not cool to watch. So, no, I think it's uncool for you guys to sit there and blame one person for the internet while you're still online using the internet and the sites right now back home. And you're sitting there and trying to find a way why I'm not good enough as your veterans back home. So, in the future, we are going to accept ourselves being naked nudity in the future. Because we saw each other enough to say, man, this is kind of stupid to keep fighting over nudity online. And eventually, and that's what's going to happen. You know, people are going to laugh. When you see people naked, what do? You laugh. So Hoop Hefner, that created the Playboy magazine, has something going. As in the future, you know, yeah, here and there you see something good on television. Here and there, you know, maybe a cool event or a sports event or a cool movie came out or a TV show. But I don't know. people change over time. People don't want to see negative anymore because that's a stress on your heart. Seeing stress all the time and being in a stressful situation, that's the reason why we can't live that long as people. Are we stressing ourselves so much we can live another 100 years, but we would prefer to just sit there instead of finding ways to get along with each other, because it can't be that damn hard if everybody saw each other butt naked in the world. Even the law, the judge saw themselves naked online 24 hours a day. We figure if we just talk among ourselves naked online, nobody else would see us, the law, naked on the internet. Where, that's not true at all. Everybody sees everything online. So yeah, in a way, I'm going to be 40, and I'm like, you're already messing up my benefits, and I'm relying on my benefits, and I want to do my own thing. So I like making goofy videos. I really do have a good eye on collecting things. Because I was a studier. I studied the thing that I get or collect online. I feel like I took good notes in school as I try to write everything on the blackboard. Because I had trouble seeing with my bifocals in school, and I try to spell every word on a board to put in my notebook, so I try to remember what the teacher was talking about. And I graduated Ewing High School, so I do not think my personality is bad at all. I'm a kind person. Yeah, it's easy to get somebody upset where I'm the nice guy and you don't understand how anybody can get the nice guy upset. So I got Pokemon cards. In the future, since we're already nudists as people online 24 hours a day, people are going to walk around nudists in public, and in a way it's going to help us not to fight no more. If you think about it, every decade or something that happened in history seems like nudity and art and all that was the thing that chilled us out. So people think the Playboy magazine was meant to be for the family to view. It's an art. It's a nudist type of art, a Playboy magazine. And where back in the day where everybody's like, oh, it's cool when a kid sees a Playboy magazine in the future, to now you act like kids don't see shit online for you guys to beat me up and act what you did to me wasn't cool at all as a disabled combat man. So, yeah, it's easy for everybody to chill, and but somehow there's still that 1% negative in the world online, and people don't want to see that. What you do, you get all upset and angry, and it's not cool to do. We are a human being. We have the education to know that what you guys did to me is basically you sat there and got mad at me because I found sites online while people use that site every single day. So, no, like how I avoid negative on television, I actually try to avoid negative online. But sometimes you get them pop-up sites. And yet, even when you get that prevented site, somehow the internet still directs you to the internet, if that makes any sense to you. So, it's like, wow, damn man, no disrespect to the law or people in the world, we are smart enough to direct each other to a cool party online, or damn, billions of naked people online to be happy with each other as people, but then you misdirect each other as people. That doesn't make any sense to me. So, No, I'm not here to try to tell everybody to hold hands down the street and kiss each other and everything. That's all up to you. I'm just making groupie videos and trying to make something with myself, because apparently being a veteran back home is not good enough for you guys. Where there's things that I wanted to do in life, not just being a veteran and everything. And I like making people laugh, and I like collecting things, and I'm just like, nothing of me or who I am, I'm a natural person you can chill with, because even though I'm stressed out just making these YouTube videos, because somehow you always come up for a reason to, oh, he's not cool to make YouTube videos. I feel like I should keep making my YouTube videos, because maybe my battle buddies is having a more bad of a day than I am as a battle buddy. And everything that everybody did to me, beat the crap out of me, I still got right back up when I got jumped by a corny gang outside or whatever the heck that was. I still stand right back up. So I feel like I need to keep making my YouTube videos, because maybe some of my battle buddies are all, it needs a little motivation, you know? You act like it's so hard to give your veterans motivation. I don't think it's that hard to talk to your veterans to figure out what they want to do in life, because maybe not all veterans wants to be an actor, you know? Maybe they want to be something else. But serving your country is an honorable thing to do. And, you know, I'm not perfect on, I don't know why it's so hard to still use the internet and why anybody's getting in trouble with the internet or whatever that is. Because everybody's using the internet. So, we all know, learn from history, blaming one person doesn't solve anything. You know, I think people just need to get that chip over their shoulder off and get over themselves, and just, you all somehow get along as kids in the world, and then you as an adult can figure it out. Man, I'd rather everybody's chilling and smoking weed and partying and having safe, you all figure out how to have safe parties. It's not, you know, everybody should have fun at the party, not just one person. So, in a way, no disrespect to the law online, you're like a blue falcon, and it seems like the only law can join the party that's on the internet. And that's when people look at it and say, I don't know, American law shouldn't be that complicated to pick on a disabled combat veteran. So I got this card came with the card, a Pokemon deck. Pokemon. I got that card. And then here's the Pokemon card. So either way, if the law comes up with laws or not, for everybody saw each other naked online by now. In the future, no matter if you like it or not, people are going to be chilling and walking around naked in the future. It's just people are wearing less and lesser clothes as women want equal rights. So in New York, women are allowed to be topless in New York, where this is the United States of America. We figure every state will be able to allow. It's not, see, you look at it as, because that's all you do is look at it as, oh, it might be a problem. But in a way, it'll probably make women more happier and everybody be happier. And no matter how hard you lie, the law cock blocking us from the truth that nudity is going to bring us out of our bad economy as it did in the past. So it's like Everybody gets it on. Nobody, everybody knows what sex is because that sex creates life. So I don't know how that's a bad thing. If sex creates life as a family, then everybody should have that, should practice safe sex online by now and understand what it means. So that's like, we're human beings in the 21st century, and sex is not on anybody's minds online. And I have to come back home to some brainwashing. I'm the only guy that can't be naked online because I gotta get played by my hometown law. As you think it's cool to put the streets on the internet while families and friends use the internet 24 hours a day. So yeah, in a way, I think it sucks that you make me go through this, as I trust myself to be a father one day, because I'm a responsible disabled combat veteran. I got my benefits. I went into the Lions Hospital for combat PTSD. You say these things to your veterans back home. One thing I learned in the military, you don't just put down your soldiers. You also have to bring up your soldiers to it and motivate them. So, people, yeah, like, it's like, we know as Americans the law's on the internet. You don't have to keep pushing us down and telling us the law on the internet. Meanwhile, no disrespect, why is there anything negative or that bullshit hate on why are we allowed to see that in the first place? It's like, oh, there's more positive news in the world, but somehow you still have to tell that bad news and we have to watch it? No, we don't have to. Because back in the day, TV wasn't that, internet was that stressful, and television, the internet, I don't know if you're a genius or know more computers about me, or you know more words than I do, or you're smarter than me, or whatever. You had more education than me, but the main purpose of the internet was built to have more channels. And where you think people want more channels of? Seeing more naked people. You all can be fronting and acting like you don't like the body. There's something wrong with you if you don't like the nudie body. Because it's part of our animal kingdom and it's part of our nature. So you can all cock block me from the internet. Doesn't mean I can still figure out where there's nudity without the internet, as the whole world can. So I think it sucks that anybody can overreact like that, especially towards your veteran. Because you all back home have a cassette and everybody's chilling on the streets and no crime, for you guys to overreact to your veterans like that. So in the future, people are going to be more happier. People are going to be tired of fighting with each other in the future. Nobody wants to fight anymore because it's stupid as a species that, see, animals fight to survive in the wilderness, but human beings don't have to fight at all because we're smart enough to have schools and technology and robots and the internet. So either way, billions of naked people still on the internet, and you're sitting there basically just saying, I ain't good enough to be anything back home as a disabled combat veteran, and I'm not cool enough to party naked with, because I guess apparently I'm an American hero that you can't learn how to chill with back home. And I'm Commiso. I bet you $1 million every single battle buddy that I went to war with and party and chilled with, every battle buddy had a good time partying, going to club with Michael Commiso in the world. So it's cool that I served my country, because I was there for the other soldiers when they were sad and angry, and you can hear my Commiso laugh miles away in the desert. So there's a chance that the whole military learned about my Commiso land, my Scooby-Doo land, somehow in the military. So it feels good. This is what you need to say to your veterans. It feels good that, yeah, I don't know if I played a major part serving my country as a veteran, but it feels good that, man, I made people laugh at war while they were crying and angry, and I cheered all the soldiers up because Commiso's being a soldier, a veteran, a soldier online, because I'm the guy in the barracks that gets drunk that try to see if the floor has enough wax on the barracks floor. So I slid down the hallway on my chest, and there's a chance maybe, I don't know what happened there, but I slide a little bit. So you did good waxing the barracks because I slide a little bit on the floor, and that's what I did. And around the world, cheering up my battle buddies, I was checking the floors if they had enough wax pipe, trying to slide down it, and it didn't go that far, but I slid a little bit. So he was waxing the floor in the barracks, and that was cool. So hey, let's go to the Pokemon cards. Oh hey, the other side. There's that Pokemon card. I try to collect cards that I don't have, but no matter what, you still get the doubles. So these are cool. These are older cards. That was cool. Look at that Pokemon card. Yeah. These are all. It looks like I got some of these, but some I don't have. That one I got. I remember that one. I got that one. That one I may not have. I don't know. There's another one of them things. This one kind of looks familiar. That one's cool. I heard that was a rare one. Look, he's chilling. So, hey, kids in the world. Every adult online claim that they have to fight about some stupid crap as an adult. Just remember, kids were collecting Pokemon cards where they could chill on a leaf and float down the stream on the Pokemon cards, see? That's how people were chilled in the 90s and all that. So they lying to you. The every adult really don't have any reason why to fight with each other at all. If you're all grumpy, yeah, I think everybody's just grumpy because you all want to see each other naked in the world. And you picking on each other all day as people when people can see each other naked before together, man. And everybody's more calmer than this. Whatever. That one I may not have. I don't know. That one looks cool. I may not have that one. Look at that one. I know I have that one. That one I know I have. I know I had that one. But that one looks different. That looks like a different one. That one looks different. That one looks different. That one may or not. I don't know. That one I know I had. That one I know I have. I was thinking, I think it's impossible to catch all the Pokemon cards. So I'm trying my best. I'm still kind of on the old one. I mean, if I really try to get all the first editions now, like the number 1 on the card. Because there's some older ones. I don't know. I can do it. I don't know, because I got that one. I got that one. I got that one. I got that one. That's the future of the Pokemon. Everybody's like, I got that one. I got that one. And then they make more Pokemon cards and they'd be like, I don't have that one. That's the future. So really, you know, unless you're having a nervous breakdown collecting Pokemon cards, that's a cool. When you play the video game, the Game Boy game, That's a cool that's a strong Pokemon right there. You had to catch this one in that area where you had to pay like tokens or whatever to get in to make sure you have enough Pokemon balls, and they let you try to catch the rare ones in there in the video game. He was in there. Look at that. That turns into something. Look at that one. I might have that one. Look at that one. I don't know. There you go. There you go. Train. There you go. Yeah, look at that. Look at these. There's two of them. Two happy ones. You know, you can have a nervous breakdown from having extra same Pokemon cards, but it's a trading game. So I figure I could put all my extra ones together, and then if anybody wants to trade with me, I can leave the cards alone of the ones I'm keeping. That's how simple the world is. You know? You're like, oh, I already got this card. Man, my life is over because I already got this Pokemon card. But if you think about it, you could trade that card for the card you need or something. That's how simple the world is. We don't have to fight no more because there's enough Pokemon cards for everybody in the world, if you think about it. So, there's that one. There's that guy. Oh, that's that guy when he was, now he's the bigger now. Look, here's another one. Look at that guy. Look at that guy. Oh yeah. I can remember the ones I had. Look. Yeah, I got these. I got all these. I'm trying to find the ones with the number 1 on it. So if I collected a bunch of Pokemon cards, I must have saw the number 1, some of the ones. Look at that. Look at that. Look. See, everybody looked like that at war. But then, when Commiso was around, everybody looked like this guy. Everybody was happy when I was there. Everybody looked like that when I would say. Everybody was angry. Then Commiso was at war, and then everybody looked like that. And everything. That's what happened. There's that guy. Look at that guy. I may not have that one. I may not have that one. Maybe. I have that one. That's how simple. You know, you have it or not. That's all it is. If you have it or not. You know? Look at that. I might have to try to find versus this is Charizard again. And you know, that was a pain in the butt. Look at that guy. I may not have that guy. Look, he's left. Look. There you go. There it is. There's a better example. All the soldiers were angry and looking like that at war. And then when Commiso came in, every soldier at war was looking like that guy right there. So, the same. Who wants to look like that guy? Nobody. He's pretty cool to look like. He's involved. You know, maybe people need to involved and get over themselves. We're still in the Pokemon world, you know, even though you all mean and the baddest Pokemon trainer, you still had, what's his name? You know, look at that guy. Look at that guy. I got that card. I got him again. Oh, they're cool. I could draw them. Anybody needs that card? Well, there's that card. And look, I got 2 of them. Oh, I got 2 of these. And 1 of them. And that guy. That was that section. These are holograms. That's a hologram. It's supposed to be shiny. Shiny. And then there's another shiny one. Everybody's all attracted to the shiny one. But before they become shiny, you have to get the basic cards first. So in a way, the basic card is like before the shiny one. So that one's older than the shiny one. And when you know that, then you can enjoy life again. You can enjoy life again knowing these are the shiny ones. And the other ones are not shiny ones. These are shiny ones. Shiny ones. Everybody likes the shiny one. Shiny. And then, since I was trying to find first edition Charizards, I got the first edition Charizard stickers. These are rare. Everybody's, I don't want the sticker. I want the card, Mommy and Daddy. I don't want the first edition sticker. I want the card. Well, these are rare now because everybody don't want the sticker. So I got 3 of them. I got 3 first edition Charizard stickers. Just to get on your nerve. Then they helped me by giving me an extra sticker. Thank you. Now these are called pocket monsters. These are the Japanese version, but these are old cards too. So this was a good purchase because pocket monsters is like this. I gotta find more of them. So there's that one. Yeah. And then there's that guy. But they're pocket monsters. So in your face, Pokemon world. I collect pocket monsters because they're the Japanese version of Pokemon cards. So they got the same cards as Pokemon cards. So, you know, instead of people, you know, finding ways to not to come together as one, it's cool to collect things from all around the world, man. You know, you got video games and Pokemon cards, and somehow people can watch free TV online. I didn't figure it out yet. And people claim you all live in the ghetto and everybody's sad in the ghetto. Where everybody in the ghetto is collecting Pokemon cards and everybody in the ghetto are naked every day. So how is there any type of ghetto in the world when you got Pokemon cards in the ghetto and everybody's partying naked in the ghetto? Yeah. You see? This is where world peace is. Everybody has to be naked in the world so we can have world peace in the world. And look, there's Pokemon. So I don't have that card. And these are the older ones. These are the older ones. Yeah. Yeah. They trying to bring me down. And they trying to take my Pokemon cards away from me. And I was like, no, can't do that to me. I'm a veteran. And you upset a veteran by taking their Pokemon cards. And it's unfair that you all can be naked and collect Pokemon cards around the world. So, look at that one. Yeah. That's a good start. I still got my older pocket monsters. This is a good start. If you don't know how to read Japanese, it's not a problem. I can organize them too somehow. That's why I need to find love in the world. I don't even speak the language, and I know how to organize the card. By this there's a little symbol on the card And all you have to do is match every symbol, and that goes in that deck. It's like collecting baseball cards. Look at that. I got the English version and the Pokemon version. Yeah. 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 These are good ones. They're all old ones. Yeah. And they're all pocket monsters in your face. Yeah. Wee. 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 Oh look, I got the English version, then the pocket monster version. You know, life can't be that bad, man. You know, I wish people would just chill out. Even the law needs to chill out. Because I got Pokemon and Pokemon. I can't, that's like, when? That's what happened. That people get jealous because I got more Pokemon cards than you in Pocket Monster. Is that the reason why people break out and have it? Yeah. Whatever that is, you do. Woo. And they're Pocket Monsters. Yeah. Woo. Woo. See? Pocket monsters and Pokemon cards are not flat. We determine that as a human being. Because they move too in outer space. They move too. Does the movement of an object determine the density of an object? You didn't think I knew that word. But I do. I bet some people is like, what the hell are you talking about? And I'm like, at least I know. And that's good enough for me in the world. If I know what I'm talking about, then that's good enough for Commiso. So, you know, look at that guy. Yeah. Look at that guy. Yeah. Look at that. Woo. Yeah, man. Woo. Look, it's like he's swimming through the ocean. That's what happens. When you become a Pokemon, you get to do stuff like become a tree. And nobody's going to know that you're a tree because you're a Pokemon. Unless you're a trainer and you can train to see Pokemon. You know, maybe in the future, they're going to need some special glasses to see Pokemons because there'll be invisible Pokemon cards. Woo! 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 Oh, that's a cool one. Remember that guy? Yeah. The woo! Woo! I gotta remember, sometimes you have to separate your pocket monsters and Pokemon cards. Even though you're like, hey, this card looks like this card. Then you realize, oh, hey, that goes over there. And that's how simple life is. You know? Woo! You know? I don't know. You have to have a sound effect on your Pokemon card. You know? Woo! I guess not every Pokemon sounds the same, but Woo! 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 I got pocket monsters. Woo! Are they ever gonna upgrade the graphics in the Pokemon games in the world? You know, we got all these goddamn Pokemon cards and all these goddamn different types of Pokemons. Do you think it's time for like PlayStation or Xbox or maybe both or whatever system invent a Pokemon game like back in the day? Oh, look, this is how Pokemon looked back in the day on Game Boy. All flat and everything. Then you realize life is not flat in the video game world. And it's time to update our Nintendo games and Pokemon games, and so we could, it would be very cool to play Pokemon in 4K on PlayStation and bring back the memories and say, man, this is how this Pokemon looked. Man, it's like cool looking in the 4K. Then they're like, man, you know, we can't just have all these Pokemons and don't figure out how to play them in the video game in 4K, but I guess it's in 8K. As clearly as I see the world, as Commiso is how clearly it's as simply the world should be. So here, look at that. I think I got that one in the Pokemon version. And I got that guy in the Pokemon version. Look at that. Look at that. Look at it. Ooh. So I got extra ones. You know, you don't have to take my Pokemon card. I could just trade you. I could just trade you. When you are happy and you collected Pokemon cards, and you want that other card from that other person, but you don't want to get rid of the card that you already have. You can have extra ones, extra ones, extra ones. But hey, I just figure out how to get the card. Once I organize my cards again and figure out what I have, then I write down the cards I do have. Because that's how I do it. You know, so I'm trying my best, but everybody's hard on me back home. I don't know why. I don't understand. The simple thing, do people just go and don't have nothing else better to do but just to pick on each other 24 hours a day online? And apparently it was me as a disabled combat veteran. I don't know. I'm tired of trying to figure out people. That's why I live my own world, collecting Pokemon cards, and try to find, you know, if there's boobies in the movies anymore or not. I don't know. I don't know. And these are pocket monsters. So, for a person that does not know much about pocket monsters, did pretty good collecting pocket monsters. So there, look at that guy. That guy, man. Look at that guy. Look at that. Look at that guy. Look at that guy. Look at that. Oh, look. This is the base set and pocket monster. So, that guy. And then that guy again. So, yeah. Hey, that's all I got for you for today. So, I'm wondering what's wrong with everybody. I don't know if I care anymore. You're all smart enough to chill in the road and be happy with each other as people. So can I get you back home as a veteran? Because I feel like I'm just a goofball. And I may not have the right thing to say all the time, or maybe I don't have the right thing to say all the time. But, as people in the world, you should by now understand each other and accept we don't always got something good to say all the time. And that shit happens. And we all should just move on in life and have a good time. I would just want to have a good time in life. That's Commiso. I like to go to the clubs. If you like going to the techno club, I just want to get drunk and listen to the beats. See, people nowadays are up on this, the coolest song in the world, but you forget the beats and the sound of music. And that's what I listen to. I don't know what they're singing about in techno and trance. I don't think anybody knows what techno and trance are singing about. But you all gotta agree, when the techno and trance music comes on, you got that beat going, and that beat sounds really good in techno and trance. Yeah, the world will never know what they're singing about in trance and techno and all that. But that's cool. That was how it was back then. Nobody cared what anybody was saying, as long as the sound and the beat was good and you could have a good time and dance. That shouldn't be that hard to do now. I'm not trying to front. I'm not trying to disrespect. Basically, I grew with my parents and went to great-great-grandma's house every summer and to the beach with my grandma. I went to Disney, was it Land or World in Florida, one of them, one time as my field trip. So me landing in a different country, it was an experience for Commiso, because I hardly went anywhere in the world. So, no matter how hard you try, you see laughter in Commiso's pictures all around the world. You all can have your conflict on you're all people in the world all along. But I didn't notice that when I was traveling. I was noticing I was a happy person in the world, traveling the world, and I was in a castle. How many people could say they was in a castle? That's cool. So, hey, it's me, Michael Commiso. How's everybody doing? Wow, the law knows how to consent and overlook what they do online and not get in trouble. Wow, holy crap. The whole fucking world is on that site online. So, I don't know. I hope you like the Pokemon cards. I'm trying my best. I got Pokemon cards coming in. They're older promo Pokemon cards I got open. But there's a chance that I might get a few cards that I need from that. I don't know. It's like playing a lottery ticket when you're trying to catch all the Pokemon cards. You get a shiny one, or you don't get a shiny one. That's life, I guess. I'm not here to sit here trying to explain life to everybody. No, I'm not. I'm here to try to explain how I can enjoy my life back home as Commiso. You all pick on me and did all that to me. You think you picked on me long enough back home as a veteran, where I feel like, I should be, maybe veterans feel cold outside. So they're all trying to be tough as a veteran and say I'm not cold outside. Where veterans should be home, chilling, and be comfortable with the temperature in their homes as veterans. That's the least you can do as American heroes back home. Make sure the temperatures in their homes are okay. That's a start right there, helping your veterans. You know? So, I don't know. You know, they're saying there's a tidal wave on the internet, and we're all going in the same direction. But somehow, you don't see Commiso following in the tidal wave. No. You know, maybe you see me at Red Lobster, but you don't see me flowing down with a tidal wave. Because maybe the tidal wave forgot about Commiso. You know? So, this is your disabled combat veteran, Michael Commiso and the Battle Buddies online. I'm just trying to make it in the world where you're trying to figure out why is it so hard for anybody to make it in the world where you got this guy. If everybody gets this guy in their life, this is your disabled combat veteran, Michael Commiso and the Battle Buddies online. Wow, it's just me. What else is here? I'm